Good morning. No. Yep. Maybe. No. 12:01. Good afternoon. I'm a little bit late today, but here I am. We are inside because it is raining. Good morning. It's Barbara. Oh, you can get a better view of my glasses. Thank you for joining me for coffee. These are really cute, and I really like them. I like how they look. But these are readers, and with this big round lens, I can't really look over them like I normally do with my glasses. Oh well, I am using this orange, which I like the orange, but I'm not sure I love it as lipstick. I've worn it before. But I am not going anywhere today where anyone will see my lips except maybe walking the dogs. You know what? I like that better than I remembered. Yeah, I like that better than I remembered. Goes well with my glasses. Ha 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 ha. So good. So anyway, good morning, good afternoon. I have been executrixing this morning while I was still in bed. It's amazing what you can do on your phone while you're sitting in bed drinking your coffee. Because of course I was writing emails and reading emails, because those are the things that you can do on your phone so easily. And so I'm making progress. I actually hope/expect to tie up and finish off the trust that I'm in the trustee for my sister in the next couple of weeks. I mean, there will be a 2025 tax return that has to be done next year, but other than that, I'll be able to give my brothers their money and me. So that'll be nice, and it'll be done. So I have to gather documents. Because I have to give an accounting to the beneficiaries about this trust. And so basically my brothers are getting a huge stack of paper saying this is everything, and we're going to have a meeting, and I'm going to tell you exactly what went down. And I have been talking to them over the months, telling them what's happening, and gotten their verbal agreement that they agree with what I planned, and so it won't be a shock to them. And so that'll be all clear. Oh, I do like this orange, especially with the glasses. Oh, I'm happy about that. I was expecting to hate it, but I don't. So that's been my morning, and that will be some of my afternoon. Dennis has D&D tonight, so I will be home by myself. Originally, Kim was supposed to be here hanging out with me, but circumstances have changed, and so she has to go home. But we will all be meeting at Aura's tomorrow for a little Mother's Day celebration before our Zoom call at 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. So mark your calendar, tomorrow is Zoom day. There's a sticky thread in the Flame and Fiber podcast Ravelry group that has the link to the Zoom. And if you've been before, it's the same link, but I would really love to see you there tomorrow. And I will be coming straight from a Mother's Day celebration for Aura. That's the plan. So that makes Sunday, Mother's Day, right? Sunday will be Mother's Day. I will not be seeing anybody. Well, I'll be seeing Aura on Mother's Day. But other than that, Jason and Allison are going to bring the granddaughters the weekend after, when we're having a big party together. They have several mothers that they need to see on Mother's Day, besides the fact that, of course, Allison is a mother as well. So that will work out very well. But meanwhile, we'll be Zooming tomorrow. It's supposed to be nicer tomorrow, and I hope that turns out to be true, because it would be nice if Aura's Mother's Day celebration could be out on the patio. That would be very cool. Meanwhile, not so great today, although we have some hope of it clearing up this afternoon so we can walk the dogs without worrying about the weather. That would be nice. Anyway, so yesterday I went and visited Aura, and we went to happy hour, and it was quite fun. I enjoyed myself very much. Well, a lot going on in the lobby. They were having what they called a farmer's market. But basically what it was tables of local organizations that sell services to the elderly. Each had a table, and, you know, they were giving away, well, I took home a box of berries. Aura declined the tomatoes and the cucumber. I mean, weird. I mean, this is a place where these people don't cook. So it was just funny, but they called it a farmer's market, and then it morphed into happy hour, and I did enjoy myself, and it was fun, and Aura enjoyed it as well, so that was good. What else did I do? Oh, guess what I did yesterday? I planted my flowers on my deck and in my window box. I'll show them to you tomorrow because I think it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. And the window box of the shed. So I planted my plants, and now I have to go get the other plants because I need more plants in the window box that is off the deck. And I have a couple more pots that need flowers. And I'm hoping to find some sort of big and lovely tomato plants that isn't too late for us to plant tomatoes, and a big and lovely pepper plant or two. So that's my goal, but I will probably be doing this weekend or maybe Monday. The weekend is probably going to be busy. Well, I don't know, maybe Mother's Day is a good day to go because maybe everybody will be busy with their mother. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. The other thing I did was I took over, we had around Aura's commode, we had handles that helped her get up and get down, and she was having trouble getting up and down from her commode in her new bathroom, and so I took the handles over to them so they could install it in her bathroom. And Dennis has just come down with the gizmo we used to get her into the shower so she could sit on it and slide. There's only a very small step going into her shower, but there is a step. It's not a roll-in shower. And she has some sores on her feet that are bothering her, and so she was having trouble getting in the shower, so we're taking that. The occupational therapist called and said, she could use these things. I'm like, Dennis is like, well, we have them. So he's going to be taking that over today. And Kim is coming to visit her today, so she will have lots of visits. I did mention to the ladies at the happy hour. Now, most of the people at the happy hour are not in the memory unit. They're there on the assisted living side. And so I did mention that Aura has been there about 6 weeks. And there hasn't been a day where one of her children wasn't there, counting me as one of her children. So she has not been forgotten or neglected. And, you know, I think she's doing pretty well. And it is a very nice place. So anyway, that's the update on Aura. So the other day I came, after I did my vlog outside, I came in and I was uploading it, and I saw this note on the table. It said Bear. And Dennis was visiting his mom at the time. So I texted him. I'm like, Bear? What the heck? He's like, you told me to write you a note so you remember. I didn't even remember when I saw the note. We had a bear in our neighborhood. It was like within a mile of where we are. We had a bear. I mean, we went and closed the dog door. We have a bear in our neighborhood. And we are not that rural. you know, and any bear coming to us is going to go through some civilized territory. So anyway, Dennis kept getting alerts from the neighborhood watch style. Is it emails or text?
Yeah, they're emails.
They're emails, like people, you know, neighborhood events or what's going on, and we had a bear. We did not see the bear, and we did not, they didn't have any sightings that were closer than a mile to the house. But it's not like my parents, the farm that, you know, my parents owned. We had bears all the time. We have several bear stories. At one point, there was a bear, and it was hanging around, and there was nothing the parents could do to get this bear to go away. And finally, they realized there were 2 bear cubs up that tree, and she was hanging around at the bottom of that tree. My parents had a dog. So they called the dog in and made the dog stay in, and then the bear went away with her 2 cubs. Funny how that works. But they used to have, they had sort of a dormer window in their living room. Is that what's called? Not, maybe not. It kind of had a window seat area or whatever, you know. And they hung bird feeders in the windows, and they would sit there, you know. It was right by where they sat to read and stuff, and so and very visible from the couch. It was a great show when those birds, they had to take those bird feeders in every single night because they had bear paws like at 7 feet on the window as the bear was, you know, just hanging out, snarfing up the bird seed. So they decided not to attract the bears, and so they brought the bird scene in every night. So they had bears. But it's very unusual to have bears around here, let me tell you. So anyway, I am feeling like I'm accomplishing a few things, and that's good. I do have work to do and make sure that I have all the paperwork and everything that I want to, you know, because I have to give an accounting as the trustee. I have to give an accounting for everything that went on with this trust. And so I've got to organize the paperwork, and then I got to send it to my lawyer so he can make sure that I've covered everything I need to cover. And he's going to add some things that need to be in this package. And I'm going to text my brothers and say, hey, I want to wrap this baby up as much as I can. In the next couple weeks, my brother Tim has graciously agreed to host a family get-together because he lives halfway between me and the farm where my other brother lives. So we'll each drive an hour and 20 minutes, and we can get this baby done. We will have a little work next year. We'll have to do a tax return, and maybe that's all. That might be all. So I do have to hold funds back for lawyers' fees, accountant fees, and taxes. Although it's very possible that in the end we're going to have loss, and that can be distributed to the beneficiaries too. So, which is good news. I mean, if we already lost it, we might as well get the tax benefit out of it, right? That's what I say. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. I had some idea I was going to go grocery shopping today to get myself some nice dinner snacks, since I'm going to be by myself. But I may do that if it stops raining, just because sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to treat myself. So I might treat myself. But we have yummy food in the house if I decide I don't want to go out in the rain. I'll be fine. I know you weren't really worried. But we are going to have to go shopping in the next day or two because, you know, dog food. So it would mean that we wouldn't have to go to the grocery store on the weekend, which we do really try to avoid being out and about very much on weekends. Let the people who work, you know, Monday through Friday have the weekends free without me being in their way. So, yeah, we'll see. Meanwhile, I'm going to go. I'm feeling pretty good. I've slept well the last couple days. I like my new glasses. And I'm getting some things done. I may just have everything already printed that I need to do, and I need to just, you know, run it through the scanner and have Dennis put it into a document so I can email. But I'll be texting my brothers today and letting them know things are perking along. Be prepared. All right, I'm going. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.